Hi and welcome to The Winning Factor. I'm Alan Aitken, and on this show each week we take a look at some upcoming races in Hong Kong and try to isolate an aspect of the race which we might look back on later as having been the path to finding the winner. We're racing on Sunday at Sha Tin, and the first race we're going to look at is race 2. Our winning factor here, the weights. Now there's quite a number of chances in this. It's not an over-strong race, but there are a few with claims, and there will certainly be fans for Magic Supreme, of course having a stable change this season after John Moore's departure. Ella Gear has a better barrier draw this time. A Street Scream for Blake Shin and the very much informed David Hall stable. And right down the bottom of the field, the Tony Cruz trained Diamond Pegasus. And while he's certainly not a good thing, he is the one that commands my attention in this race, Diamond Pegasus. Now, he's had 12 starts in Hong Kong. He didn't really acclimatise at all last season. He was racing ferociously and really never put a score on the board, but we did see a little bit of improvement from him recently when he finished runner-up at Sha Tin over the same course and distance as Sunday's race. We're going to take a look at that effort now, and I'm going to point out to you, what's really been going wrong with this horse since he arrived in Hong Kong. Now this is race 41, and this shows us what has held him back. He pings the gates here. He's got a lot of natural pace in green and white colours, and he finds the lead on the inside. But a couple of other runners come up to his outside. They have a bit of a look at taking him on, and Diamond Pegasus responds to that attention by suddenly wanting to charge and race them, and he tries to pull Matthew Chadwick's arms out. And I thought Chadwick does a pretty good job here to hold him down to what is, you see on the heat map, a moderately better than average speed, but he's still burning energy fighting the rider, and is a sitting target when Excellent Chariot in the orange colours comes out of the pack in the straight and runs at him over the final 150 metres, but he does fight on very well to beat another smart galloper, Beluga, into third place. Now on Sunday it's a slightly smaller field, and when we take a look at the map here, once again I think that Diamond Pegasus is drawn to take the front, and if he doesn't get the same sort of pressure in the early stages, hopefully he's going to relax a little more, calm down a bit, and let Matthew Chadwick rate him a little more economically in front. So the tip in race 2, Diamond Pegasus, his winning factor, the weights. Now I haven't really expanded on that yet. We've looked more at his bad habits and conserving energy. But he's receiving around about 10 pounds or more from all of his major rivals in this race. We saw how well he fought on last time, even though he over-raced. And if he can conserve his energy a little better this time, he'll just about win the race. Even if he can't, we've seen with that big weight pull, he's going to be very tough to get past. The second race I want to focus on for Sunday's meeting is race 8. And our winning factor here, the winner up in class. Now, I think this race narrows right down to just a few serious winning chances. We've got a last start winner in Guy Dragon, who will certainly have his fans. Noble Steed is always a chance in Class 3, but they are giving away weight to the lightly raced Leap of Faith, having his first run in Class 3, and to True Legend, who also recently took the class rise to this grade. And it's the class rise aspect of the race that I really want to focus on. As I said, Guy Dragon, a last start winner in this grade, and often after a win we'll hear the trainer or the jockey say that they hope the handicapper doesn't penalise the horse too much, that he can stay in the class and give him a good chance next time. Well, the statistics don't really back up that idea. In fact, last start winners long term we know win around about 1 in 6 at their next start again, but it's less than that for horses that stay in the class, and the percentage is higher for those horses who win and rise in grade at their next start. And regular viewers of this little show will be aware that I bring this up fairly often. It's somewhat counterintuitive that horses are better off going up in grade than down in grade, but I'm going to take a look here at how the winners perform up in grade for different trainers. And I've highlighted in the past, it doesn't even matter which class to which class they go, they are better off rising in grade. And here I've listed 5 years figures for all our current trainers. For David Hayes, I've used his last 5 years from when he was here previously. And you can see that there are some trainers who win much more often with their last start winners when they rise in grade. And there he is, John Size, leading the way on the strike rates, as he does in so many areas of racing. So let's take a look at what brings Leap of Faith up into Class 3 for the first time on Sunday. And this was his reappearance for the new season. He was a winner at the end of last season, so he went into this as a last start winner. But you'll see him here from a wide barrier in white and light blue colours. And initially you see Joe Moreira jumps the horse out well, but he's looking to go back and get in behind other horses. But as the pace slows and the leaders find their positions, he made a crucial decision through that slow second section. You can see on the heat map from the 1200 to the 800 metres. He switches and he edges forward to get up somewhere near the leaders so that he won't give too much start when the pace picks up later and they sprint home. Now on face value, winning after sitting wide is always a plus. Being wide in a softer pace, not as much of a disadvantage, but we see Leap of Faith able to grind down Angel of My Eyes over the final stages and win narrowly. And of course on Thursday at Sha Tin's holiday meeting, we saw Angel of My Eyes come off that defeat to win again. And when we take a look at the map for this Sunday's race for Leap of Faith, I think this looks a much kinder run in transit. Gate 6 this time. The speed looks very similar. I don't think there'll be an awful lot of pace on, and he should be able to stay somewhere in touch with the likely leaders, this time getting a trail. The likely leader, recent class riser True Legend, another with the lightweight, recently up in class. And while it looks a problem for Noble Steed, who gets back, Guy Dragon also disadvantaged from out wide there, another horse who's going to get back in the field. So the tip in race 8, Leap of Faith, his winning factor, the winner up in class. I know we hear a lot about how the job is going to be tougher next time for these horses rising in grade, but statistics don't really support it as being a more difficult assignment, and I think we can see John Size to the fore again with a winner up in grade. Well, that's it for the winning factor this week. Good luck on Sunday. We'll see you next time.